Hey folks, we are in downtown Toronto. It is a slushy day, very slushy day. But we're gonna go for a little walk, explore some new areas. And by new areas, I mean areas we haven't been to in a little while. But if you're here, welcome, and it's good to have you. And let's go for a walk. Whoop. There we go. This is currently Carlton Place. Not an area that gets looked at too often, but a nice one if you ever get a chance to check it out. It does have a skating rink operating right now, so if you come by here and you got your skates, you lace on up, go on out for a roof. You'll never guess what street we're on. I'll give you a hint, it's not old. It's young. Hey Arjat, it was really nice meeting you the other day, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. Slowly gonna... As nice as it is to wear this cap, at some point, you just gotta wear the hoods. And Hunter might have joined us. Hunter decided not to join today, so it's just me right now. But that's okay. Yeah, we did go for breakfast, and he was very, very tired. So it's just like, you know what? Don't even worry about it. Now I'm just in the process of doing a walk around. Also, hello, Sandy. Good to have you here. We do have some events coming up, so these are all free. So you can essentially come and do skating. There's apparently a game happening here that people are just going to do like... Yeah, oh my gosh, the Winter Olympics. I forgot those are happening soon. Where are they this year? Gosh, I always forget where they are. But... we're going to head up to Bloor. And from there, it's pretty much up to chat as to where we go next. So if you want, we can go west to Annex, east to Danforth, or even north, and then north to Rosedale, and then come back through the bridges. So depends if people want to see Greektown, or Koreatown, or just houses. Plenty of options. This is one of those days where I'm just like, did I wear the right clothing? Am I cold? Am I going to be cold? Probably. But that's okay. That's fine. This is just what happens. I mean, I could always just be facetious and walk by the Whitney building. Because why not? You know, funny enough, I think that's what I'm going to end up doing anyways. It's right there. It'd be cool not to, really. As you can see, we are still dealing with the fallout of the snowfall. So the snow fallout, if you will. But it's not the worst. It's mostly just slushy and gross a little everywhere. But once you get past that, 'tis all good. 'Tis okay. I have to be honest, could not tell you exactly what this building was beforehand. It is lit it is written down as the McLaughlin building. And just like, the building itself is absolutely beautiful. Like, look at that scripting. It has a crest on top and everything. And then the inside is a Nando's. I'm just like, there's a part of my brain that's just like, really? That one? But we'll also point out there's the running room over there, which is delightful. My hope is that the next time I need shoes or boots, that's probably the place I'm gonna go. I remember that was gonna be my family's big present to me this Christmas, was that they wanted to get me shoes. I'm just like, that's a really sweet gift. But all the places you brought me to would be like heavy, heavy boots and stuff that doesn't really work well with long-term city walking. Just like, I need to consider these things now, because that's just what you gotta do. Hi, Jennifer. Good to see you today. I'm just like, welcome, Mark. Welcome, Juanita. Welcome, Jennifer. I've already invited all of you, but just in case you didn't hear the first time, happy to have you today. A nice little Sunday, nice little Saturday. I'm still constantly forgetting what day it is. That's okay. I do like to point this out because you don't always see it from this angle because I'm not always walking up this area, but that's the Whitney building over there. So you get to kind of see the edges of it a little. I'll try to get a better picture as we're going by, but still my favorite building in the city. Silly building, but still one that I'd like. Oh, immediately you can't see it because of the trailers. Oh, that's not fun. Hi, Megan. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. I loved the conversation we all had yesterday about Sudbury and North Bay. There's a surprising amount of us from North Bay doing this now, because it's me. Ken's been doing it for a while. Now Matt's picking up on my foot. Like, Matt's picking up the night. It's funny how just like this small little town in Northern Ontario has kind of infested Toronto's walk tubing, which is just, I think it's funny. I think it's really funny. For those who know, I did make a post about getting the tattoo, and unfortunately, as soon as I uploaded it to YouTube, I spent all this time like orchestrating it to the music and making sure it worked really well. And as soon as I uploaded it, they're just like, no, can't use the music. I'm just like, what? Oh, crumbs. So if you want the full experience of the short, you have to play Loreen's tattoo at the same time, because of course it's tattoo. So many of you guys are originally from up north. I saw that post. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed, Princess. Friendly reminder to please hit the like button. Yes, thank you, Juanita. Never hurts to let people know. I always try to start the stream a little earlier so that when it's like when the time has hit to start, we have a good reason to. And like we're going by 12:30, not that like I try not to be late because ADHD has made it so that I try not to be late in everything in my life. Actually, that's one thing my dad beat into me from a very young age. He's just like, never be late. Never be late. On time is late, never be late. You look scared. I mean, to be fair, it was a needle going into my skin. It's not my first time getting a tattoo, but like, most of it was fine. But like every time she got around the wrist, I'm just like, oh my God. I am so glad I didn't get this as a hand tattoo. A part of me still wants to, though. I think what I might do is next, if I hit 2,000, maybe I'll get the mustache tattoo. Being on time is highly overrated. I mean, to be fair, I believe that too. I think I commented, oh, very likely. Oh. Good afternoon, Ron. Thanks for joining us today. Good to see you, Medano. Hello, Kevin. Kevin from Florida. Oh, how wonderful of you all to join us today. Toronto is a city where nothing is on time. Eglinton Crosstown allergy. See, I don't want to... I'm just like, maybe that's how I'm going to separate myself. I'm not from Toronto. I'm on time. There's always that joke where it's just like, be like the Eglinton Crosstown. Take as much time as you need to work on yourself, no matter how much it inconveniences everybody else. It's a milestone. It is a big milestone. What's nice about it is that now I can actually... Well, the nice thing about it, just to kind of be open and transparent, is like, now there's some kind of income coming in from this, and I can hopefully take care of myself and my family. So, yeah. I know we're just starting out. It's a big journey from here. But even where we're at right now, it's a wonderful and tremendous gift that I do not take for granted. So thank you all for being here. And I can't wait to see how it goes from here. They're calling this place the Petite Potato. The snow has gone down fast. It won't be here too long. It's nice though, like, this is kind of the right level of snow. We got a little snow earlier. We got a little bit of snow earlier. We got a little bit of rain. We're gonna have probably a little bit of both of those on the walk today, hopefully. But we're all super happy for you, Maddie. You deserve all this. Thank you, Megan. I appreciate this very much. Afternoon, Christopher. How's your tattoo? My tattoo is good. I'm super happy with it. This is actually a tattoo I've wanted for a long, long time. And I met Karen literally, well, I don't know if you caught the end of the stream yesterday. I literally just walked into the tattoo parlor at Stacked. Just like, yeah, can I get a tattoo? And she's like, yeah. Turns out, the person who we got the tattoo from, also from Northern Ontario. She's a Sudburyan. Which I was just like, oh my God, that is amazing. And she did great work. She took her time because she didn't have to rush. And then, like, as soon as the session ended, someone else came in and got a tattoo after that. So, it's like, perfect. Oh, Nightbot. Nightbot's being snippy again. One day he'll calm down. That day isn't today, but one day he'll calm down. Nightbot needs to jump out. The language we're all learning to slowly speak here is pretty hilarious. Just the inside jokes are just getting more jokey. You know what? I haven't done Yorkville in a while. And Yorkville and the slush might be interesting. Because I can go up, loop through there, and then potentially head a bit over to Danforth and maybe down Broadview a bit. But we'll see where we end up. Do you pay in advance or once the tattoo is completed? You pay once the tattoo's over. If I had, like, booked this... Was the place called Legacy Tattoo? The place was called Legacy Tattoo. So on Instagram, they're legacytattoo.to. Because there is no way there haven't also been, like, a million other Legacy tattoos. But... But yeah, super nice place. Karen was great. We hit it off pretty well, and I'm just like, this is hilarious. Is it expensive? I specifically budgeted for it to be $150, and she came in well under that, and so I made sure that the tip hit that, and yeah, it was great. Super, super good options. Or some maple whiskey. I mean, maple whiskey's always great, let's be fair. I passed by a tattoo place. The police were there. Someone had dashed out while paying for without paying for a $750 tattoo. Goodness gracious! The worst thing about that is that you would leave there, and your tattoo without like getting second skin or any aftercare for it. A, oh my god, that would hurt. But B, like they have all your information. They will get you. But also, all you're going to do when you leave is you're just going to make sure the tattoo like immediately has damage, and those tattoo artists will not. Like, yeah, absolutely terrible, terrible, terrible. Don't do that. This is weird because I was literally just talking today about Costa Rica, and then how like when I went to Costa Rica years and years ago, that was also the week that they had Carly Rae Jepsen dropped her dedicated album. When I literally, as I'm walking by, someone's playing Julian. I'm just like, what a specific song to play out of no. Why does this always happen? Why does it always happen? Yeah. Don't stiff artists, is what I'm saying. Especially tattoo artists. They are literally like spending hours with you. Like, I'm not gonna say it's like intimate, but in a way it is, if you get my drift. Because like, you are there and you are being vulnerable, and someone is literally taking a needle and scraping it across your skin. So, you know, don't be a dickhead. Just good general life advice. Just don't be a dickhead. We're at Bay and Bloor. We'll hop over, and then we're gonna hop up, do a little loop around Yorkville, and then head east. But plenty of options. Some big mounds of snow. Kids will be having a field day. You never see any kids playing on these snowbanks, and the reason for that, well, I mean, it's kind of obvious. You don't want kids playing in snowbanks right beside Bloor traffic. But yeah. Oh, I missed the accordion player over there. I don't know if you can hear it. Just like, I feel like we're in a French movie. Don't piss off the person holding the needle. Sounds like the legit advice to me. I was like, these people have all your information, right? Like literally, they have your driver's license. They've got your everything. But yeah, you got the legacy tattoo. Thank you, Medano. Very nice of you to share that for them. And my artist's name was Karen, and it was Karen N. Shoot. Oh shoot. If I can find her, I'll make sure to post her thing in there as well. I have it in the video, but I can't remember off the top of the head what it was. Maybe the guy had fake ID. That's kind of my thought, is I'm just like, it seems likely that they would. Oh. Just not good. Just not a good thing. Karen and our shoot. Fair enough, Stephen. Fair enough. Karen K? Yes. Yes? Yes, I think so. She's not always there, funny enough. So it was just like the right person in the right time to get the right tattoo. She was just like, what's this from? I'm just like, a Disney movie. She's like, oh my god. Yeah, it might be Karen and Kay, now that I... Also, this doesn't get enough love, but I really love that mural that they did on the side there with the geese. I'm just like, yeah, it's just nicely done. Let's see if we can cross here. Close to Hazelton Street. Am I close to Hazelton Street? I might be. I've just always loved this because they have the 4 different elements represented by different items. So it's just like, this was earth because it's the trees and grass and stuff. Was it earth? I think they did it like earth, wood, light, and stone. Maybe it's the indigenous elements. Are there indigenous? There must be. Yeah, there's something there. But either way, just a beautiful little park. And I'm glad they still have the Christmas decorations up because I'm just like, they're actually just really pretty. Hazelton runs north off Yorkville, just east of Avenue Road. All right. Well, let's see if I can get there. I got no set plan today. This was the water section, by the way. You can't really tell in the winter, but like underneath those bridges, they have like a little pond. No fish in there though. Although maybe one day I'll come. No, I feel like if I brought goldfish there, that'd be cruel. But it would be cool. But it would be cruel because I don't know what their internal setup is. I don't want to be responsible for killing goldfish. That'd just be weird. And sad, kind of. They are pretty. I hope they make them for a while. Makes the winter more festive. I mean, a festive winter is the best of winter. North off Yorkville, just east off of Avenue Road. Okay, so that would be right over here. You can cut through Old York Lane if you want. It will lead you there. Oh, is Hazelton just the next street? Because I can always just go out and around. Let's see if that works. They also do ice sculptures usually on the strip. They do. I was actually wondering if they were still going to do that this year because I haven't seen it yet, and I haven't seen any indication that they would be doing that. But I hope they did because it was always super cool. Like they would have really, really interesting art sculptures that you just don't get to see very often. Let's go up Yorkville Lane here. Hi, Lumia. Good to see you today. Watch for falling snow and ice. To be fair, that's a legit concern there because them. Oh my gosh. My friend from Orlando just called and was just like, apparently he opened up a drawer and found a bunch of my clothing there. I'm just like, oh no. But to be fair, that sounds like me. Boop. Here we go. Hell. Also, love the rave that's going on underneath this archway here. Very nice, very nice. Hi, Alexa. Good to see you today. This place is called SIBO. Oh, is Mo here? Hello, Mo. Good to see you, my love. Welcome, welcome. 'Tis good to have you back. So there is a song called Cebu from VeggieTales, and that is the song that is going through my head now because of that item, Cebu or whatever. But in my head it's Cebu, and I did this to myself. So secretly I'm just cursing myself. Heading up there, get some beautiful views. Actually, maybe it's worth checking over. Let's head on over and see where it is. That's an interesting sculpture over there. Oh, and just on time, it's starting to rain. That will be the only thing that keeps this walk going shorter today, but hopefully we still get some time. But welcome to Hazelton. Oh, wait. Could this be potentially another option for boops? This one looks too serious. But these ones, these are supremely boopable. Actually, I love how that's a wheel. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, that's so cool. I love found art. Like people who just make things out of... This is great. Boop. That one looks a bit like something else, but that's okay. That's okay. Let's see what's back here. More sculpture, excellent. The residences of Hazelton. How's everyone dealing with the snow again? To be fair, the snow's actually not too much of a detraction right now. But oh, the rain's picking up though. I find rain more annoying than snow. 1,000,000%. Like when you're dealing with rain, you actually have to like consider things. When you're dealing with snow, there's less you have to worry about, at least as a streamer. Oh, because we're almost at the half-hour mark, let's just do this really quick. Hello, everyone. My name is Matti. I am a tour guide in Toronto, and I do customizable walking tours throughout the city. If you or someone you know is coming to Toronto, feel free to consider passing my information along. You can find the links to book me in the description below under TRIPADVISOR and VIATOR. Finally, if you are a fan of the stream, please like it. And if you want to help us grow, please consider subscribing. And now, let's go for a walk. Hey, Carol. Good to see you. Especially freezing rain. It's treacherous for slips, worse than snow by far. It really is not great. But to be fair, this really is a beautiful street. So it probably won't be like a 3-hour walk today. But I still like to do what I can. And you know me, I have fun with this sort of stuff. Just gotta go to places where it's good. Glad I don't have to shovel except the balcony. It is a good place. That is a benefit to living in Toronto. Is like I don't miss yard work. I am happy to not have a lawn and to not have yards. Okay, well this is nice. The rain literally just turned to snow. And now it's going all gentle. That's perfect. That's what we want. Please don't be a... Really, asshole? Stupid people. Freezing rain can also cause power outage. Yes. Very much so. Did I just get splashed? Yeah, kinda. But at the same time, I'm just like, you know what? That's fine. I'm fine. I'm not mad. I'm fine. You know, things happen when, like, if I ever swear something happened, and as soon as that happened, I'm just like, gosh dang it, I'm on streaming. Not that it matters. I don't think anyone's gonna care if I swear a little bit on the stream, but I'm also just like, I try not to, because I don't know who's watching. I don't know who, like, people might have sensitivities if kids are watching, and no kids are watching me. Maybe people are studying, but running out of splish splash. It's not a nice bath, but sometimes they just get so offended by my scent that they're just like, you know what? You're getting a dirt bath. Wish I had a snowblower. The snowblowers are handy. I will say, when we lived in Northern Ontario, it was a lot of snows, and it was a lot of shoveling. Hey, bud. How you doing?
I like the mustache.
20 centimeter forecast for Monday. Oh. Also, hey, Nude. Good to see you, buddy. Hey, Sam. Playing the YouTube crappy notification. Yeah, it happens. Don't you even fret, my friend. As always, thank you for being here. This is like a super slight detail, but just like those overhanging pieces there, that's really pretty. I like that a lot. I've never seen someone do like wrought iron with that sort of stuff. So, you know, feeling living in a rural area. Yeah. My job was always, like, when I was growing up, my jobs were always like shovel the driveway, mow the lawn. I'm just like, ugh. It's so bothersome. But one of the reasons, okay, here's one of the things I realized is that when I was mowing the lawn, I actually have a grass allergy. So it would just exasperate everything and just start sneezing like crazy. But then my dad never believed me. So he'd always be like, go out there and cut the grass. I'm just like, Dad, I am dying. And just like, instead of him just being like, get an antihistamine, he's just like, no, you're not. It's like, Dad, come on. And then I'm realizing it's just like, oh, autism, right? Thanks, Dad. Hate shoveling. Everyone hates shoveling. It's true. Either pizza or sweet and sour chicken. Ooh, good calls for lunch. That'll be good. Me and Hunter just went to True True Diners, and it was delicious and delightful. I don't know if I have any Fringe friends here, but I just found out today that a lovely member of the Orlando Fringe community, Janine, I just found out that she passed away a couple days ago. So I was just like, that's a sad loss. She was lovely. But it's getting too much with the snow. It is consistently snowy right now, which is possibly one of the issues that's going on right now. Hello, Rick. Welcome, welcome. You're just gonna go by? You're just gonna go by. Good job, buddy. Good job. Oh, cute puppies. Cute time. Driving skills at their finest. So funny thing happened. When we went into Here's my question. How often is Olivia Dean playing on the radio? Because me and Hunter just went to Choo Choo's Diner, and when I got there, they were playing Man I Need by Olivia Dean. And then when we left, like less than an hour later, the next song to come on was Man I Need by Olivia Dean. I'm just like, what? Are they actually playing the song twice in an hour? I'm just like, that would instantly kill any love I have for a song is hearing it that often. I would legitimately go and, like, I would legitimately snap. I'd be like, this is not agreeing with my sonar, with my sound prisons. But yeah, well, not gonna lie, it's a little rough today with the snow and the sleet. It is very sleety today. It's definitely just hit that point where it's just like glitch in the matrix. It can't decide if it wants to rain or if it wants to snow. It's not doing either one to the point where I should be like drastically concerned. But yeah, glitch in the matrix 1 hour playlist. If you only have a 1 hour playlist and you are operating in a space that's like adjacent to the village, shame on you. That is nothing but audio files there, and they will actually, no, that's a lie. I'm just one of those people who notices music everywhere I am. Yeah. This is a me problem, I guess. No one else cares if music repeats, but I'm always just like, you know what? I don't like you. This is a noise. I don't always get to show this building from the back because I don't remember about it. But I'm just like, from the back, it doesn't look very special. But from the front, it's actually pretty cool. Really, Nightbot, after two smiley faces, you're getting your neck. Ugh. Nightbot getting their knickers in a bunch. I didn't watch your tattoo video, sorry. Too many needles? What tattoo did you get? On my forearm, on my right forearm, I got Keep Moving Forward as a reference to tenacity, because that's the word of the year, is to be tenacious and to get the things you want. And in addition to that, it's a reference to Meet the Robinsons, which is a movie all about coming back from failure. And I thought that was poignant, and it's something I want to carry with me. And I just really like the name. So, but this is the building from the front. I'm just like, that's so like Miami late 70s, 80s, that I'm just like, you can already hear the Golden Girls marathon on the inside. It's great. It's great. Loquacious, another good word for the year. Can you use it in a sentence, please? It's funny, often I'll try to like, oh, how your arm doing today? See video you putting it. I'm good. I did in the members only section, I released the video, which is just the full session of me getting the tattoo. And I make some faces. But Karen also was just super chill and like really, really great. So I really enjoyed. She made the tattoo experience very enjoyable. I was like, you're great. You're a lot of fun. Thank you for hanging out with me and just allowing me and Matt to be silly little fools. I keep saying it's a Miami building, right? I'm not the only one who thought that. Ooh, we have a plaque here. Have I ever seen this plaque? No, because no one has. Aw, that's disappointing. Oh man, that snow picked up a lot. Jesse Ketchum Park. What is it? Just got to catch them all? Now I need to find out who Jesse Ketchum was. Oh no, now I can't remember the Pokemon soundtrack versus the Legend of Zelda soundtrack. Can't screw those up. That's like my childhood. I do like this though. This reminds me of that game, shoot, I have it at home. It's the one with the... It's like Scrabble, but with shapes. I'll remember at some point. The moderators have largely held their ground, cutting off loquacious candidates. Ah, indeed. So if I'm not... If I am correct, loquacious is less than exemplary. See, here's the problem with doing brunch right before I do a stream, is that by the time it comes back, my mustache, because like you're eating and drinking, the front part of the mustache, the wax doesn't hold up. And the one I have, it's more of like a hair texturizer rather than like a specific wax. So the second it touches coffee or anything like that, it'll just immediately droop. So now my mustache is up, but I still have all the annoyance of having the hairs in my mouth the entire time because the middle part's fallen. So that's what happens. That's my life right now. That's what I'm saying. You made your goal. I did it. We did it. Here's the thing. I'll never say I did it. I will say I did a thing and people supported me to the point where we did it. So I'm just like, all right. But now I'm just like trying to figure out what else happens. And one of them is literally at 5,000 now. I'm going to do the edge walk. And I'm just like, oh God. Oh God. Not looking forward to that one. But we'll do it. We'll do it. But I'm just like, I don't know what 2,000 is going to be. I don't know what 1,500 is going to be. I have to kind of like break down the goals into smaller pieces. Talkative a lot to say. Oh. I mean, to be fair, that would be an accurate description of myself. So, I will take it with grace. I've done the end. Oh, you have? Oh. I mean, don't get me wrong. It seems super cool. But I'm also just like, I'm not super cool. And this doesn't seem like anything that I would like. So let's do it. Because it will make people happy. It was fantastic. Nice. Boop snoot crazy. Boop and the snoot's in the place. Boop snoot crazy. I see a rabbit over there. That's next. Oh man, I can't imagine doing the edge walk, but I'm gonna need to figure it out real quickly. Oh look, it's channel. Sailing in Toronto Harbor might be a better goal challenge. Ooh, that would be interesting. So, any more challenge? Well, one thing I'm actually really excited about is that starting in May, my friend has her Fringe show that's going to be touring around Canada. And not only as, essentially, I'm going to potentially be her stage manager. So what that means is that I would essentially be going to Orlando for that festival. But then I'd be going to Montreal, Ottawa, and then Winnipeg, and then Edmonton, possibly Calgary with my own show. But yeah, it could be fun. It could be a lot of fun. All right. Walking for 24 hours. Are you crazy? I'm not going to do that. I can barely walk for 4. I am an old man, though. I masquerade as a youngin', but I am an old man. Everyone knows why I crossed the road and I'm coming back along this. You know what? If I hit 100,000 subscribers, I will do a 24-hour walk marathon. I don't know how, but I'll do it. Do you have to say places everyone as a stage manager? Well, what's great about her show is that it's an improvised telenovela based around someone's life. So every time I see it, it'll be different. But she's also just hilarious. And I'm just like, she just wants someone who's Canadian to be a part of her show. So that we could potentially be, but it's just like, it's so funny. It does mean that I have to at least learn a little bit of Spanish. So, bum ba bum, boop the snoot, boop the snoot, boop. If you come my way, I'll meet you with a coffee and a donut. Okay. See, here's my thing. I don't even know if I could stay up for 24 hours. That's my thing. Wish I was there right now. We'd love to have you, Larvaloo. Did you enjoy breakfast at Tiffany's? I did enjoy breakfast at Tiffany's. It was also just kind of like the only time I got to spend with Hunter this week. So it was really nice. Gosh, I felt so bad for him today. Because we went to brunch and he was just he's so exhausted. And just like, oh, you poor man. When you go to Calgary, make sure you go to Big Dick Bar and Grill. When I went to, Calgary is a big question mark for me. Because I'd have to raise a bit of money before I'm able to pay for it. But it's not out of the question. It is not out of the question. It's just, would I be able to do enough and then have the show be strong enough when I get there to do it? But, I don't know. It looked like you were going to collide with the old woman with the walker. To be fair, I'm just like, she was getting close. Drink coffee or hot drink, you take breaks. Maybe I'll do it for charity or something. And like, if I raise enough money for this, maybe I can do that in every city. I'll do like a walk around that city. I should reach out to the different fringes and be like, if I do a walk around the city and I do every percentage I raise for the goal, I'll walk for another hour or something. So maybe I'll reach out to them and see what they say about that. That could actually be fun. Have it be like 6-hour streams or something like that. I might have to cap them at like 6 hours or so, because otherwise I will just be too sleepy to do anything. Doing it for charity, that's a really great idea. Well, here's the thing, is like a lot of the fringe festivals these days, like I find personally, fringe festivals are so important for young emerging talents. Do they have a lot of problems, and are some of them a little problematic in their own ways? Absolutely yes. Like, absolutely a thing that happens. But at the same time, like, a lot of live theater, especially these days, is struggling because it's kind of overseen as a medium. Because live theater is one of the things that people are, like, it impacts, like, per person impacted. It's one of the smallest ratios, but at the same time, it's also one of the most impactful. So if we had a way that I could do it as a fundraiser for those theater festivals or for those theaters, like, I think it could go really well. Especially if I did them as like interviews with the different actors and stuff. That could be cool. Or even if there was like Breast Cancer Awareness Day, or Yeah, there's a lot of places I would go and do charity raises for, but I just need to figure out how we want to do them. Oh dear. Boop the moose. I'm gonna boop the tiny moose because it's the most adorable. It's the moosiest moose. Four Seasons fountain. Yeah, not gonna lie, the Four Seasons fountain is absolutely stunning. Even in winter when they turn it off and they put the lights on, still looks really good. And also, if you ever get the chance to go there, like one day I'd love to go to the Four Seasons. Like, look at that. Look how cool that is. But like, I mean, I think it'd be really neat to do hotel reviews for Toronto and be like, if you're coming to Toronto, these are the hotels you're gonna want to go to. Boop. Is there a charity for boop snoots? So my sister has a dog who's like super high energy and a lot of fun, very silly. But the nickname I gave for him is Snoop because he's the doggiest dog. His name is Nova. He's a lot of fun. I like Nova a lot. My parents' dogs are iffy at best, but Nova's lovely. Nova's so much fun. So this is a fire station. And back in the day, this was one of the ones where my grandfather was with. So, Toronto Fire 3112. Yorkville. So it's 1876. None of the originals are still here, sadly. But yeah, this was the little firehouse. What kind of dog is Nova? Nova is a black dog with white parts. He's part ducktoller and part something else, but I can't remember what exactly. But he's fun. He's a lot of fun. He's just a big silly goofus. But then again, so am I, so it works out. My granddad was a fighter as well. Beautiful building. Oh, that's really cool. Was he in the city or was this somewhere else? Toronto has really beautiful fire halls. Beautiful fire halls, beautiful classic libraries. Like a lot of the old buildings, especially downtown, just the structure of them, the architecture, it is underrated, but it's really beautiful. They do a good job on it. Also, I've always thought this sculpture was interesting because I'm just like, it almost mimics what it's like to drive through an area where the trees have like frozen in the night. I'll always remember there was one time when I was still living in North Bay and I was riding the train up from Toronto to North Bay and it had just been like a huge ice storm the night before, but the train was still running because it's a train. Like, that's what they do. But we're watching, and what we have was as we were getting up through the area where the ice storm hit, all of the trees just looked like they were encased in glass. And it was absolutely beautiful. Dangerous. Like, if I had been walking, I would have been like, oh, this is terrible. But on the train, looking out, not having to worry about cars, and just seeing how crystalline everything was, it was stunning. It was absolutely stunning. I love watching your videos on my 70-inch screen. It's amazing. Aw. Well, here's the thing. In the next little while, if I can, I do want to try to upgrade my phone plan in the next little while to see if I can't start streaming in 10K. But that depends. Or sorry, not 10K, 1080p. But if I can do that, that'd be great. That must have been breathtaking. It was incredible. That's one of those moments I wish I could like capture and just preserve in my memory forever, because that was just such a wonderful, beautiful experience. And funny enough, like the 2 days before, because I was going down for an audition, right? 2 days before, I had come down with, I was just planning to come down by myself. And then on the train was Lisa Blay, who was one of my directors for a show. Her daughter Angela, that I actually did did the show Godspell with, which is where I first met Matt Ryan or Green Knight Tales, and it just ended up being like a little family unit, and they totally adopted me. They're just like, you're gonna come with us. We're gonna go to my father's restaurant called Rancho Relaxo. It was great. It was so much fun. French West LRT is brand spanking new, but it gets shut down every time it snows. To be fair, they could have opened it in the spring, which would have been easier. But as terrible as it is to say, opening it up in the winter was probably the smartest idea, because as many problems as they have now, they're almost going to guarantee they don't have these problems in the future. So as much as it sucks for people right now, we just got to be patient. But like, if you learn to drive in winter in Canada, you will be an amazing driver. If you learn to drive in summer, you'll be a worse driver because you're cautious around winter. But if you're comfortable in winter, then this is fine. Maybe that's one of the reasons I don't like driving, is because when I was growing up, my father and mother and sister were all just like, driving in the winter is the worst thing in the world, and it's terrible, it's awful, and everyone dies and everything. And it's like, well, maybe that scarred me a little. This thing I don't like doing in the first place is now the thing that I need to do. It's just not, it's not great. Thank God I can make a career off of walking. Is this a life hack? If you walk everywhere, make a career out of it? Mayhaps. Have I had any encounter with tribal Canadians? I don't know. And everyone died. The Scarborough SRT, they never figured out how to run it in the snow. No, that's true. I do wonder if that will ever come back in some form, but I would not be surprised if it doesn't. We're over at Park Road and Church. So right before Church turns down into an up-down street, it does kind of cut across a little bit. Back there, we did pass the Masonic Temple back there. And there is the reference library from the back. Both great buildings to look at if you ever get the chance. So, Toronto Blue Jays. You might have heard about them. They did okay. But I see, tonight might be a boop crazy day. I'm just going to point that out because do-do-do-do, boop snoot, do-do-do-do, boop snoot, do-do-do, boop snoot, do-do-do, boop snoot. We're going to boop the snoot, gonna boop the snoot, do-do-do-do, boop the snoot. It's 2D deer, that counts, right? Wait, 2D deer. Can I just call this 2 deer? Boop. I will say this is actually, like, as much as I don't love the snow/rain combo, what I do like about it is that because the snow's been so big and fluffy, by having a little bit of rain and a little bit of melt happen, it's become compactable, making it surprisingly safe to walk on. So, yeah, it is nice. Have I ever been inside Robards, aka the turkey? I have. I thought it was a peacock. But I have. I like Robards. It's very nice. I especially like you can go see the rare books library, which I think is really cool. But my friend took me there one day. I didn't even know it was available. He's just like, it's just a free thing we can do. I'm just like, well, sign me TF up. There's the Manulife building. Take me to church. Wait, wait, wait. Boop. They gave him a nose. So I had to. We're going a little crazy with the snoot boopages today. But that's okay. That's what we like. To me, it will always be the turkey. Gobble, gobble. Did you know that America initially, well, not all of America, but Ben Franklin initially wanted the American bird to be the turkey and not the bald eagle? Like, it does change things a little bit. Because I'm just like, now they have a turkey who runs the country. But things just come full circle sometimes, I guess. The big pooper. Now I want a turkey club. I wonder why.
You don't want to go for Valentine's Day?
Oh, Bloor Street. Never change. Or do. That's also an option. Welcome to St. Paul Cathedral. Nice Anglican cathedral. But my favorite part about this whole part is that this is just like, this is just a little bit of wonder in the middle of everything. So, we got the pidgers. Oh! 1.05 subs? That is a donut time. This is just like, okay, this is entirely for me. But I just really like this. Where you come through, it's just like the secret little tunnel. Hey, B-Banger, good to see you, buddy. Thanks for coming back today. It's donut day. Oh, look at all the tiny little hunters. Hey, pictures. Aw. Aw. None of them want to be my friend. But on that note, hello everybody. My name is Matti. I am a tour guide in Toronto, and if you or somebody you know is coming to Toronto and you are looking for a tour guide or a customized walking tour experience, check me out. You can book me via the links in the description below via VIATOR, TRIPADVISOR, or Airbnb. Secondly, if you like what you're seeing so far, please consider liking. And if you want to help the channel grow, please help subscribe. Until then, we're going to keep going, and let's go for a walk. What a beautiful and silent adventure, and you enjoy that. Thank you, Philip. Good to have you today. I will say, if you're looking for silent nights, I'm not the best choice because I do talk a lot, but that's fine. That's fine. Talking and walking is kind of my jam. But in the UK, some traffic speed bumps are called sleeping policemen. I don't know how I feel about that, but is that funny or is that scary or You look cold. To be fair, it's actually not too cold outside. The icicles that look like they're in my mustache, that's actually just the mustache wax that's slowly coming out. The church we just walked by was St. Paul's Anglican Church, built before last week, but you know, it's been here a good while. Jeez. I don't know if you guys heard that, but as I was walking by, literally a pelt came down. So that's where like a giant chunk of ice literally lands like maybe 2 or 3 feet beside you. Just like, oh, that was lucky. Go warm up with hot chocolate and a donut. I'm okay. I'm good to keep walking. Actually, this is kind of a fun way to come out. Hey, Green Knight, we were just talking about you. Green Knight here in the chat does nighttime walks throughout Toronto. So if you or anyone you know is coming in the city, or if you just want to see how things look in the even time, check him out. Pedestrian sidewalk continues. I didn't know there was a sidewalk over here. Oh, it just comes out here. Well, that's fine. Although knowing today is Donut Day does make me kind of happy. It's like, well, that happened ridiculously fast. Oh my God. Over 100 watchers right now. Goodness gracious. Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us today. You are a delight. Thanks for the plug. Thanks for the... I was trying to think of something that a plug goes with, and I'm just like, socket. And I was just like, that doesn't sound right. How's your arm? It is actually doing fine today. Second skin. I don't know who invented this, but it is literally the best thing to come out of a tattoo parlor, like tattooing, in like ever. Oh my gosh, it is so good. Like my arm just feels fine. There is nothing about it that is hurting. It's great. It's great. If you rip it off too soon, then obviously it hurts a lot. But why aren't you walking? You aren't walking sidewalks to make it a sidewalk. I get distracted. This, by the way, is the Rogers building. All things considered, like very 80s, 90s, but like a super impressive building. And it goes all the way around. It is actually a really cool structure itself, but not a company I'll be working for anytime soon, sadly. Or as a positive, perhaps? Villain Tower, you're not wrong. Don't miss the days of medical tape. I also don't miss the days of medical tape. I like having to rub it with Bactine every day. The way it would like scar and flake off a little. I went for a run near there in 2018, Mount Pleasant. Yes. I mean, I could always go north from here and then show you a bit of Rosedale, but I'm kind of enjoying like the back and forth right now. So I can just kind of take my time and go different places and show off highlights that don't normally get featured on a lot of channels. Rogers inflated prices. Everyone inflates prices every day. Every day now. Everything's just more expensive. Everything's too much. You know? It's too much now. Let's stop with the too much. We'll make it less than that. Well, you could eat the snow, but I probably wouldn't recommend it. Tattoo cream is more widely available now. Well, tattoos have just kind of become more of like an accepted thing, right? And not every tattoo these days needs to have meaning. People have just kind of made tattoos something light and fun that you can have for yourself when you want to. But I think that's a positive. A lot of other people are just like, everything should have meaning. I'm just like, not everything deserves meaning. Because everything is meaningful, or everything, like, anything can have as much meaning as you want to put on it. There is a cool road called South Street that connects to a trail. Ooh. I don't know where that is, but if I did, I would absolutely go there. If a building is named after a person, one walks in the back passage, it's awkward to say the least. I mean, I guess it depends. You have to have consent first for that kind of thing. Hi, Kairu. Good to see you today. Megan says, I like your feature off-beaten paths on your walks, makes it more interesting. Also, like, for me, these are areas that I don't explore as often. I'm just like, sure, there's like, you can still find a lot of really interesting parts in the whole, right? Like, that building on Church Street, when you come at it from the side, it's not quite as interesting, but seeing how they've established that whole condo behind it, you can see that better from this angle. And it does kind of add a little bit of life to it, so. South Street is just off Mount Pleasant. I think I know which one you're talking about, actually. Nice little alleyway that goes down. Good if you're getting a getaway somewhere. Ham and pineapple pizza in the oven. That is excellent, my friend. You get that pineapple. Back on Church Street. Ooh, so we're just coming up to Isabella, and that's the house on the corner there, the apartment building. That top unit in the really narrow building with the orange roof. When I was moving out from my ex's place, that's where we went to. Super nice, super, well, to be fair, it was overly expensive. It was $2,000 for a shoebox, and it didn't even have a dishwasher. When I moved in, it didn't even have a rod in the closet. So I ended up spending $2,000 a month on a place that I barely used, that had no elevator even. You had to climb up 4 stories every time you got in, which doesn't sound like much, but so many friends just wouldn't come over. They're just like, oh, it's too high up. I'm just like, it's 4 stories. Come on. And they're just like, no, it's too much. I'm just like, all right, that's fine, I guess. Ham and pineapple pizza in the oven. Delicious. I found so many cool garage murals last night because I stay off beaten paths. That's where you gotta go, man. That's where you gotta go. Italians are missing out on pineapple on pizza. I always like to point this one out. This mural has been here for years, right? By K Stoy Art, or KT Soy Art. I'm just like, it's been there for years. I lived across the street. I didn't even notice it until like maybe a couple months ago. I might be many things, but I'm not particularly observant most days. No dragons. Well, that's fair. I wasn't there. I'm more of a raccoon. Oh, Matt, Green Knight. We need to do a raccoon hunt night one night. Not to hunt raccoons, but like to Pokemon Snap raccoons. I want to find as many raccoons as I can and have them be my friend. Ooh. That lady was super cool. I liked her glasses and her haircut and her whole vibe. Wonder if I should get my mom on a stream. I think that she would enjoy that. I think she'd be actually a good person to talk to about stuff. But here's the thing I tell people. It's just like, the great thing about doing this is that I have never been more accessible. So whenever anyone needs a friend, you know that I'm at least going to be on here for 2 hours every day. And I will talk to anyone that pops up. Oh, it's my friend Ibrahim. Hey, buddy. How are you doing?
Oh, I missed you.
Missed you too. Well, good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Good to see you, buddy.
Yeah, good to see
It's
you.
been a while.
Oh.
Just in the middle of my stream right now. But
Okay, well,
yes.
have fun.
Are you working anytime soon?
I'm working tonight. I start like in a few hours.
Okay.
You come by?
I'll come by. I'll drop you off something.
I'm 5:30.
Yeah. It's good to see you.
Good to see you. Have a good day.
Your mom is super cool. Tell her I said hi. Here's the thing. My family loves you. Like, possibly more than they love me. That's not hard. That's not hard at all. I'm kidding. My family's great. Sometimes. My family could be. My family is My family is great. But no, my mom right now, she is putting in things hard these days. Like, oh my god. Since my dad's retired, and my sister's just kind of in chaos mode all the time right now. My mom's kind of had to like do double duty, and is just now being the breadwinner and working so hard, so many hours. I barely got to talk to her anymore. But yeah, ooh. By the way, this is Casey House, a place for elderly people living with HIV. It is a wonderful establishment, and definitely one that is. Oh, look, they have it right here. House was designed by the architecture firm Langley and Burke for William R. Johnson, a prominent Toronto clothing merchant. Jarvis Street was lined with large homes. Blah 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 blah. Young Women's Christian Association in 2001, the HIV/AIDS hospice Casey House brought the property. So yeah, it's been here since 2001. Yeah. Very cool little space. As my dad so frequently says, don't hear what I'm not saying. I do love my family. They're do very good. It's just they're in a very high stress situation, and I'm finally in a position where I can actually try to help them out a little bit, which makes me feel really good. And all it requires from me is a lot. That's fine. That's fine. That's what we love. This street's actually really interesting. I'd like to show this off. Because this is Earl Street, and halfway down Earl Street, they literally put a blockade right in the middle. So it makes it so that if you live in these houses, you can kind of get in. But anyone who comes in trying to like get through, there's no way through. It's literally just blocked in. So if you're coming this way, you better be walking or biking, because if you're driving, you will not be able to go anywhere, and then you're stuck back in the thing. Hi, Demis. Good to see you today. Need Alexa to turn off my light. We'll see if that triggered anyone. I don't have any friends named Siri yet. But if I ever do, I can always be like, Siri, do something. Why did they block it? I wish I knew. But like, yeah, it's just always been this way as long as I've lived here. But it's just this one street that I find so interesting. I wonder if this might have been like a higher up street. Like if this might have been a street that was... I'm wondering if this might have been a street that was like more of a... not Regency, that's not the right word. But like an area where any diplomats who were kind of staying would be around here. But yeah. Used to skateboard through there all the time. If you keep walking straight, you'll end up walking right side of your apartment on Parliament. Oh, no way. I might actually get there, because I think I'm going to go up and then over Bloor and then come back through Parliament. But, yeah. Is that Yonge Street? This is not Yonge Street. This would be... this is Huntley Street, actually. So we're coming up to Huntley, and then we're going to be at Bloor, which is just north of us. But if I was to go left, that would take us to Yonge and Bloor. If you were to go left again, that would take you all the way down to Union. So, is this where season 1 of Kenny vs. Spenny was filmed? I would not be surprised if it was, actually. It has been so long since I've seen Kenny versus Benny, but I feel like that might actually be funny to go back to. Same with Pure Ownage. Oh my, I remember Pure Ownage so well. Another one. I think back and I'm just like, how much of Pure Ownage do I actually remember? I think I remember FPS Doug. I think that's it, with the boom headshots. But Pure Ownage, I know, was filmed in Toronto. Showcase is really good. Once again, the villain building. Rah, rah, rah. See that? They put like a little angel on top of their first story on either side, and then an owl in the middle. That's an odd choice, but also good for them. Far Cry 2 sort of sponsored Pure Ownage. I wouldn't be surprised. Orphan Black was also filmed in Toronto. Yes, it was. Handmaid's Tale filmed in Toronto. Star Trek Discovery filmed in Toronto. The Boys filmed in Toronto. What was the other one I was in? I was just in Sheriff Country, which was filmed just outside Toronto. Although I went for a day and they didn't use me once, which I'm just like, well, okay. Owl. Funny enough, I have a thing for like certain animals, but I don't have anything for owls. Owls aren't quite common enough in Toronto to have like a thing for them. You know? If I see a hawk or if I see peregrine falcon or something, I'll point it out. But like owls are harder. Also, they come out at night, which kind of defeats the purpose, I guess. Black Christmas was filmed in U of T. Yes, it was. Hey, Delta. Good to see you today. But they're a hoot. Megan. Oh, I love it. I remember we were playing a game once where you had to do like a 1-sentence story. And it's just like, we were doing it all about the serial killer. And I was just like, they had a suspicion that the killer might have been an owl. But the only thing they heard was, who? Suicide Squad filmed in Toronto. Margot Robbie came to Ballroom and made nachos for her. I mean, that's a good claim to fame right there. A lot of series and movies, even ones with their cityscape sketch here or there, were featured. Some cities of Toronto pretending to be New York. Prime series Reachers too. Yep. Umbrella Academy filmed in Toronto. Pretty much all of the science fiction ones, to be fair. I said Alexa to turn off my lights. I meant one of your subscribers called Alexa to travel from Canada to turn off my light. Well, you know, someone somewhere had their lights turned off because of you. And for that, I would say shame on you. But also, that's funny. And I like it. So. I wonder if I could get Brigitte Kingsley to come for a walk with me one day. That would be funny. How do you audition for some of these movies, even if passerby one or roles like that? If you are wanting to do like background acting, it's pretty easy to become a background actor. There's enough agencies out there that you just have to have a really good headshot and you sign up for a bunch of them and they'll literally start calling you up and casting you and stuff. But right now I have my agent is just like, are you flexible with the mustache right now? And I'm just like, I don't know if I am. I think I need to keep the mustache simply for like branding purposes with this. But also, I'm just like, well, we don't have, figure something out. But yeah, there's like plenty of agencies. If you even just look up TOURonno background agency, you can fill out a form. Some of them ask you to pay money to be a part of the roster, but like, actually, I think most of them have like a $50 sign-up fee. But yeah, same way with your long hair. Yeah, I'm just like, when you're building a brand around something, and like, as ridiculous as my mustache is, I'm just like, I know I could grow it back anytime, but I'm just like, now people want the mustache, you know? You're an actor yourself. I got to meet up with you. You should, man. Here's the thing. I used to say I was an actor. I used to think I was an actor. And I'm just like, I still technically am, but I'm really more of a personality these days. Like, I'm not very good at memorizing lines anymore. A part of that's just because as I've grown up, my memory's not as good as it was. But to be fair, I know memory is a muscle and that the more you use stuff, the better it is. But like, yeah, I don't know. Maybe my friend Dave actually last year did a show called 52 Stories. And what he does is he literally memorizes an entire deck of cards. And then literally just like throughout the whole show, he'll just recite what the deck of cards was and then like entertain you with stories sometimes. And just like, I don't know how you did this, but it's amazing. And he literally tells you how he does it, where he's just like, every card in the deck has like a specific name or function or like personality with it. So it's just like, for instance, if I was to do a memory palace, which is kind of how he does it, he memorizes the cards by assigning a person to each one. Like, say Matt was one of my cards, he would probably be like a knight. So if I saw like my sister holding a sword ballet dancing, I would know it was the order of cards would be my sister, and then it would be Matt because he's a knight, and then ballet dancing would be my friend Heather, like something like that, right? So it's really cool how he teaches you to do it, and he encourages you to do it. And I've tried a couple times to like sit down and think about the stuff, but I haven't. Also, I've been neglecting the chat. Sorry, everyone. Hello, Brad. Everyone remember Flyer Man? He did headshots for agencies. He was also in a movie with the same name. I don't remember that. People want the wax. I do need better wax. Like this one's getting, like it does the curls at the end, but it's getting a little tricky. No getting rid of the mustache, right? It's sacrosanct. Sacrosanct? I think maybe sacrilege. Happy Sunday afternoon, Medano. Good to see you. Yes. John Rocks. Hey, buddy. Still teasing your students with the mustache removing. Just kind of saying like how what we were talking about earlier was just like my agent now is kind of at the point where he's just like, if a rule comes up where you need to get rid of the mustache, would you? And just like, I don't know. A, it depends on the role, and B, it depends how much mustache are we getting rid of, because now I have layers. Okay, you know how that other place it had literally had the two angels and an owl? This place has two owls. So I guess they're just putting them up there to scare pigeons away. But I'm just like, that's a really cute little house. You might get a better role with the mustache. I'm just like, I already come with like villain energy. Just like, let me lean into that. Let me go full camp. The future is at stake. Ooh, I love steaks. Heading out with my sweetie for a slushy walk of our own. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you, man. Good to see you, Jennifer. Thanks for stopping by today. Thanks for being a part of the first, I think this one's the first official monetized stream, but I won't find that out until afterwards. So, because we are an hour and a half in, let me cross the street. I will do the sting. So y'all are here on a very special day where I try to figure out the rest of my life, how that works. Do you go to Garno? I don't know where Garno is. But See, here's the thing. If y'all are seeing ads, then it means the monetization worked. But if you're not seeing ads, then it means the monetization did not work. And then I have to figure out things like that. But that's fine. Our shows like Murdoch Mysteries filming in Toronto these days. I think Murdoch Mysteries is still going. I was on that a couple of years ago, but... hello, everyone. My name is Matti. I am a tour guide in Toronto. So if you or someone you know is looking to come to Toronto and enjoy the city, feel free to book me for my services. I do customized walking tours based on your interests. So if you can book me via TRIPADVISOR or VIATOR in the description below. Also, if you are here and a part of the channel, please consider liking and subscribing. It does help the channel out in a major way. Liking encourages YouTube to send it to other people, and subscribing allows us to build up our rate base so that we can have more regular viewers like you to come back and join the family. So if you are here for that, thank you very much. And apart from that, we're gonna go for a walk. No, it helps if I go to the right place. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of come built in with a Murdoch Mysteries feel to me, so that's perfect. Only 1% or 2% of villains get monetized on YouTube. Ads are working, yay! And at the same time, I'm sorry I had to sell out like that, but thank you for putting up with me and allowing me to try to make a living out of this. I recognize, like, YouTube ads, super annoying. I get it, I do. But at the same time, I'm just like, this is a necessary evil that I'm appreciating, because hopefully this is something that allows me to live. Because I like living. It is nice and it is fun. I'm just like, if I can do this every day. I did do the calculations where I'm just like, if I do this every day at this rate, I will be able to do this for quite literally an entire month of the year. Because every day I go out for a walk for about 2 hours. That means that 1/12 of my day is roughly dedicated to going out for a walk. So 1/12 of a year is a month. So that means there is a solid month of the year to the end of this year that I will just have been out walking and doing streaming if this keeps up. So, yes. This is Sherbourne that we're coming up to. And beyond that, you will see St. Jamestown. The first place I lived in Toronto when I came here, which was nice. Is Sherbourne a pretty street? No. Is it a particularly nice street? No. But is it an important street? Also no. But it's here. It's kind of like the entrance to St. Jamestown. Recycling did not get picked up on the street, that's for sure. Yeah. I don't know who thought that selling recycling in Toronto to private companies was a good idea, because that seems like a bad idea. I remember last time I was here, there was Big Macs on Tuesday for $2 20 years ago. Oh my God. A $2 Big Mac, that'd be amazing. This is the grocery store. I actually need to come back literally to this store after. So I'm gonna go home, sit down for like 5 minutes, maybe die a little, and then I'll hop up and I'll be right back at it. So I want a Big Mac. Phoenix Nightclub was in Sherbourne. Phoenix Nightclub is lovely, I will say. I saw Daffy Freyer there. Actually, what was great is when we came and saw Daffy Freyer, the opener act for that was Blusher. And now I'm just like, that was probably one of the best opener concerts into the best main concerts that I've seen in a long time. So that was super good. When it hits Rodale, so Sherbourne has some charm. I completely agree with that. Baby, don't worry about my hunger. I stayed in so long. Oh, we're talking about food again. What do you like about Freshco? It's cheap and the food is it's much cheaper than Loblaws for one. So it actually makes the walk over worth it. But the other thing is it's just like the food is actually quite, the fruit and stuff and produce is quite fresh. But mostly price. Don't go to McDonald's unless we're get sponsored on the channel. So on the DL, I don't know if I'm actually going to do this or if I'm going to finish it in time, but I've been working on a book the past week or so. I just kind of like, it's cracked open and just kind of been pouring out of me the past couple days. But I think I might actually release it later this month. So if anyone wants an advanced copy, or if you like reading, let me know. You got married in the Lady of Lords? Oh, that's lovely, Midge. To be fair, the only experience I've had in that church was I used to live in St. Jamestown, and when me and one of my exes were like stumbling home from the bar one night, he decided to relieve himself on the statue of Mary outside. And I was just like, we're 2 blocks away. He's like, nope, pee in here. Just like, all right, that's fine, I guess. Wellesley Community Center has a great pool with a sauna. Wellesley Community Center is a fantastic community center. I'm there every Monday they usually have like an open swim, and like me and a bunch of the bears all go out and we go for like a little swim for an hour. It's really nice. It's really, really nice. A novel. It is a combination between long form poetry, prose, and art that tells the story of a previous relationship. So the apartment building on the left is beautiful. Oh, absolutely. Very, very stunning. This kind of has like that French feel, I think, is how I would describe it, but did what? Because it's not fair. Did you hear about that woman in America that was, oh yes. No, I hate that. I hate that story. I hate everything about it. Yeah. I hate how people are like justifying it online, because that's not okay. Ugh, it's not okay. But yeah, I will say if anyone does like the idea of the book, or if you want to kind of be an advanced reader for it, yeah, let me know. Rosa Morrison. Domino's, is that new? This is new. This is a new Domino. This entire unit beside us is actually new within the past 3 to 4 years, I think. But if you want to like have a dangerous place on your list, Sweet Addictions is super tasty. Everything they have there is friggin' great. Oh, it's so good. It is a place that does not skimp on the butter. I used to go to that Domino's all the time. I will say, I have gone to that Domino's a handful of times, but not super often. This is Our Lady of Lourdes Catholic School down the street from the Lady of Lourdes. There are plenty of options in the area, which is nice. Also, I do like how they did keep the bike lane clear here. As you can see, it's not getting used too much today, but options. The more options you give people to get around, the more likely they're going to be able to move around and do stuff. I actually remember me and Randy did a walk down the street one time, and just the knowledge that he can kind of pull out of his hat. Like, he's a very smart man. And the walks on Tuesday have quickly become like some of my favorites. So I will say it will be again this Tuesday at 2 or 3. I think we're starting at 2 because we want to catch the sunset down by Union Station. But we'll see. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow yet, but I might be hitting up Eddie. I'll probably be going east tomorrow. So Ready Eddie might join us, but he's also had something happen, so I want to like give him space to do stuff. But yeah, Pizza was closer, but you know, Pizza is neither of those things. Cardboard. Oh god, I do still want to do like the best pizzas of Toronto. And like take all of the major Canadian pizza places and compare them. But here's the thing, I already know Cosmic Pizza is going to win. Like Cosmic Pizza, by far, the best pizza. Randy is a Sherpa of knowledge. Yes, he is. Here's the Phoenix. While it's still here, I did hear rumors that it's going away. but that would be oh. Hello, Mr. Lion. Boop. So many boopable snoots today. It was like the most boopable day I've ever had. Including that day where Matt came by and booped every snoot. Pizza de Mario on Augusta. I don't know that one, so that's a good option to add to the list. Ooh, we're gonna have a pizza battle royale. I'm gonna need to find we need to find 5 YouTubers in Toronto, gather them all together and be like, we're gonna share 5 slices of pizza and we will rank which ones are the best and which ones are the worst. That lion has horns. That lion also had lipstick. By the way, if you've never seen it, this is the placard of Amelia Earhart. She lived in the St. Regis Hotel on the site from 1917 to 1919. So Amelia was here for 2 years. Nothing can beat Greco's. Nothing. Here's the thing. I used to think nothing could beat Greco's, and then I discovered Cosmic Pizza, and I'm just like, that could actually dominate Greco's. But here's the thing. North Bay also has Topper's Pizza, which low-key is one of the best pizzas, period. What about Dovercourt and Bloor? They're a fancy pants pizza place all over there. We'll have to see. No wonder she flew away. Oh, savage. Also, welcome, Symphony? So, South Park introduced her to Go Canada. Go Canada. Toppers is amazing. Thank you, Megan. You know what up. Ernest Hemingway spent time in Toronto, worked for the Toronto Star, I believe. Yes, that is true. Sounds like a slice of fun. Psychology phonics. Okay, very nice. Siphonic's. I love that. I'm gonna cross before this guy splashes me with the water, because you know he's the kind of guy who would do that. Mind plus sound. Oh, that's so... yeah. That makes a lot of sense. That's a great name, buddy. From one great name to another. Hello, Nevinda. Snowing in New York City, enjoying your stream while model building. Model building? Oh, that's fun. Have a good walk. Thank you so much, my friend. Visited nose museum for boop. If I ever find a nose museum, I will, yeah, that's just going to be a problem. You're going to have to boop so many things. You can't pick your nose, can't pick your friends, but you can pick a nose at the nose museum. I got mistaken for a homeless person in this park. Oh, Matt, oh no. Many thanks, safe walk, thanks for asking. Oh, thank you so much. Come on by anytime. We're also passing by Allen Gardens, which I know I've been to many times before. But if you never get the chance, low key, it is a great place to come in Toronto. It's free to walk into. It's not super big, but what they have in there is actually really, really nice. We're gonna go see some turtles. Not today. I can't always go. The tortugas need to be special. So, we want to keep them special. Instead, we're going to go down and around. But I like to point out, in this park, on this corner over here, you have a church. And in this corner over here, you have a church. And this corner over here, you have a church. And on that corner over there, you just have buildings. So they messed up on the location of the fourth church. Because if you go down a block, there's our church. Also, if you subscribe to Green Knight's channel, you should go there and enjoy it. He will be walking pretty much every night. I will continue to pimp my friend out until he succeeds. Although he's already succeeding, let's be fair. But I will continue to pimp my friend out because I believe in him and I enjoy his presence greatly. Also, like, I've only been doing this a short time, but I'm just like, if I hadn't caught this, I have no idea what I would have been doing right now. So for everyone who is here, thank you for being here and saving my life. You know, casual thanks. Must have gotten too close to the male pollen plants. Maybe when you do the pizza stream TMT theme. I am gonna eat a pizza. I am gonna eat a pizza. I am gonna eat a pizza. Eat it with my face whole. And then the end would just be nom 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 nom. But that's, you know. Appreciate you, buddy. You lie. You lie. Thanks for coming with me to get stabbed yesterday. I appreciate it. Not many after hours TO streamers. Glad he could be first. There was someone who used to do it. But like, I do recognize this is not something that you can do like long-term forever. But I'm just like, while I can do this, I want to do this for as long and as hard as I can. Please don't take that out of context. But, you know. 100 people watching at the moment. It comes and goes. Take one step forward. Be you. Fire the agents. I won't. Okay, my agent is literally my teacher from high school who got me interested in theater and acting in the first place, which is kind of awesome. But I'm also like at the point now where I'm just like, oh, now you're relying on me to like help you make your living. So Allen Park used to have a large homeless encampment. They did, especially during like that Occupy Toronto movement. I remember that season where that was just absolutely an absolute massive conglomeration. Success breeds success. Keep doing what you're doing. You're doing very well, and congrats, 1,005 subs so far. I hit 1,050? Oh wow, that's great. I am a little tired. I'm gonna probably, I'm just like, I have to go home and clean and like do groceries and like all this stuff. But now I'm just like, you know what sounds great? Naps. Ugh. Also sub to Green Night Tales. Green Night Tales! It'd be cool if you do street interviews or something with the public. Trending news events, people talk to you over someone else. That's the hope, is that I do want to do, one of my things I've been wanting to do for a while, I'm not gonna lie, I was actually gonna do this as like a fuel to kind of try to help me hit 1,000. But one of the things that I wanted to do was specifically, I wanted to do a session where I could talk to people and be about like, what do you love about Toronto? What do you hate about Toronto? What's your opinion? What's your Toronto story? And just getting all these different perspectives on what makes this city unique for people. Because like, I am a queer person coming from Northern Ontario who's come to Toronto and grown up here primarily in the village. But I'm just like, we are literally the world's most multicultural city. And as such, we're also partially one of the most accepting cities. But at the same time, there's still like all these intersections of like culture and faith and like revolution and identity, and it's one of the few places where you can kind of just be without it being an issue. So yeah, I'm curious to see if I did a thing like that, how that could impact people and be like, just to get them to share the stories, just like, where are you from? What brought you to Toronto? Why are you here? What do you like about the city? What do you not like about the city? And just going for a head. Yeah, we did, to be fair, yes, we did pass Hooker Harvest. That is absolutely true. A part of our heritage, Hooker Harveys. Ask simple questions that what makes Toronto great for them. Those things should not divide us but unite us, so you can contact pivot. Well, here's the thing, is like, I'm going to be doing these walks for the foreseeable future, every day, 2 hours roughly. And then like I'm gonna keep doing it, going out there, pounding the pavement, making it happen, doing more. But I want to start doing more stuff that kind of shows Toronto off as a city, and not just as a city, but as like quite literally a world-class destination that is often overlooked, but at the same time has a whole lot to offer. Like this instance right here. This is Crying Tiger. Hunter and I went for dinner here once. It wasn't that expensive, but it's a Michelin recommended restaurant that costs less than A&W. I'm just like, that's amazing. Your channel consists of great collabs since you started. You're always positive, engaged with your audience. It's not surprising your channel is growing. All best onward up. Thank you so much, Navinda. I really appreciate that. Here's the thing. I'm the first to admit that when I start these, I'm not always the most positive coming in. But because I'm moving and like working my body, it does naturally like cheer me up and give me more things to enjoy. So if you are someone who has come here more than once, I appreciate you much, much, much. So thank you for being a part. Maddie and Chatty, hi y'all. Hello, Diva. Good to see you today. Ask the ordinary citizen about their latest success and their big or small reason. Oh. Better past and let them shed light on it. They will shed light on why they love Toronto. I like that idea a lot. World class. We need a world class LRT. We do need better transit. Not gonna lie. I kind of shared my opinions about the 6 earlier, where I was just like, yes, there are a lot of troubles with it right now, but I would rather have them resort these troubles now in the winter, so that it just kind of next year if it's a harder winter, they know how to deal with it. But I'm just like, at least it opened, you know? Come on, Eglinton. Get your act together. There's potential, especially if you know your spots in history. That's why I don't know Toronto as well as I should. That's fair. Just walking along in a quiet little street. It's often these like sleepier parts that get overlooked. One of the biggest reasons why I love Toronto is that every day you see something new, something that you never expected, the unknown, and it happens wherever you're in Toronto. So I agree. Like even here, every time I go down a different street, I'm usually going to encounter something I didn't notice or I didn't actually pay attention to before. So it's just nice to see how things change. Need to put mother-in-laws in charge of LRT. Does anyone have a Jewish mother-in-law? Because send them in. They know how to get stuff done. Oh, I will say, I do miss my old mother-in-law. She was lovely. Absolutely one of the nicest, friendliest people. That's one thing they don't tell you. Is like, when stuff happens in divorce, you do lose like an entire part of family that was family for a short period of time, right? So, anyways, that's why I like to focus on quiet streets and alleys, because most people don't know them. And just like spaces like this. I have so many stories around here. But, you know, don't get to share them as often because it's not quite as in your face, I guess. We're going to find a lot of Americans moving up here in Toronto in the near future. There'll be lots of places for them to live. Many of them will have the money already to buy places and set up shop. That is true. That is true. Let's cut through this little parkette over here. Gonna walk by my friend Brooklyn's house. Doubt we'll run into him, but that's always possible. The study or story of Ed Mervish. He was actually from Washington, D.C., and he started business down there. and it wouldn't go, so he came up here and started the same business in Hamilton. Interesting. Huh. That's actually really cool. Guys. Guys. So where's the best pizza place, dude? I will go on a limb and say Cosmic Pizza. Cosmic Pizza is my favorite pizza in the city. Do-do-do-do, boop the snoot. Do-do-do, 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 boop the snoot. Man, he is drunk. Boop. Seconding Cosmic. Yes, Poison Jam. You know what up. Oh, it's so good. There is just something about the way they do pizza that I'm just like, is this how crack feels? Is this what this is? Cosmic Pizza, best pizza in the city. Eddie, I like how he came on just for the boop. They do East Coast Donairs. I haven't tried their Donair pizza, but I hear the Donair pizza is like the sweet one, which was kind of why Hunter was just like, don't get that one. It's the only one he doesn't like, but all the rest of them have been good. But there's one pizza that you can order called the Cosmic Pizza, and oh my God, it is outstanding. Hey, Curry's House. Good to see you today. Welcome back, Brad. Unless you've been here the whole time. I think I said hello to you earlier, but I'm going to assume you came back. I'm gonna go there now. Heck yeah. John, let me know how you like it, because like it's so good. If you don't love it, I will be heartbroken for you, because I have hyped it up so hard now that if it's not great for you, I will be disappointed in myself. Back out shoveling the driveway. Oh, well, Brad, I hope Marie gets better too. I'm Italian. College Street sounds good to me. It is a good one. It doesn't look like much from the outside, but you go in and get one of their slices of pizza, you shan't regret. North of Brooklyn has a hot honey pizza so good, the juxtaposition of sweet and spicy. Maker Pizza also does like a hot honey pizza, and I've never actually tried North of Brooklyn pizza. Actually, no, I think statistically I must have at least once at this point, but I don't remember it well. The stories we hear and see you on the streets often end up in great books, which will spur an idea for a new book. It's true. Well, I will say the one I'm writing right now, like it's literally just about an old relationship. And yeah, it's been interesting to approach it now from the angle of being like, how did this all happen? Because I'm just like, in my brain, it's something different. And in his brain, it's probably something different. But like, I'm curious to share and see what happens. In case you missed the message in Discord, heading towards Linux computer systems. Shall I play? Oh, that's fair. I don't know if I would use Linux. I hate Apple. I guess I might consider it, but like, ugh. Everywhere just wants you to spend money on everything these days, and I'm just like, no, I'd rather own things. You know? Loblaws. I'm terrible, Loblaws. Although, to be fair, it is donut day, so I at least get my donut. Well, it is that time. So everyone, thank you for joining me today. I'm going to be calling it a day, but if you or someone you know is coming to Toronto and you are looking for a tour, I do customizable tours of Toronto downtown for walking. You're bookable between 2 and 3 hours, but you can book me via TripAdvisor or VIATOR in the description below. In addition to that, if you can like and subscribe, it does help the channel out in a major way. And we hope that you've had a great day. Thank you for joining us for this walk, and as always, keep moving forward. I can steal that as a tagline. We'll see. Yeah, why not? But either way, thank you for joining us. You've been lovely. We'll see you soon. And tune in tonight for Green Knight Tales at midnight, I'm guessing. I'll let him pitch himself. But we'll see you later, folks. Bye.